Hello everyone, this is the Northern Engineer here today, and we are looking at my CSGO inventory. Now, I did try to do a YouTube video quite a while ago of what happened with my CSGO inventory. I say what happened, nothing really happened as such, I just bought a bunch of things. But unfortunately what happened was, I basically screwed up the recording a bit because I was recording on a brand new computer, or not brand new, sorry. Well, I'm getting this wrong already. I recorded on a different computer with a graphics card in, but because it wasn't my official own computer, which I do a lot of my recording on, or basically all of my recording on, I had to try and find some free recording software, but not OBS, because unfortunately you have to have admin privileges to potentially use OBS, and unfortunately this computer, because it wasn't mine, I wasn't the admin, I couldn't use things like that. But yeah, so I tried recording a bit of stuff on there. I don't know if I should just upload it as a fail video and just, I think I did try it, but it's like it goes so quickly. You have to put the you have to slow the video down, and I'm not quite sure if I can just slow the actual video down but keep the audio the same, because the audio and the video was recorded, together, I think. But yeah, this is currently my inventory. I should probably go on to quality. And as you can already see here, I have a Karambit. Now, the story behind this is technically I can show you my trade history. I'm not quite sure if I can go on to... No, I won't show you. Okay, so I'll have to go on to... I'll just have to enable something for a second here. Which will just be... Yeah, I just have to capture the monitor, basically. So there we go, yeah. So basically now I've got, you can see there's OBS recording, which is fine. I don't really care about this, to be honest. In fact, to be honest, I could probably just stick in another monitor I've got. So, yeah, sorry about the inconvenience here during recording, but... Ooh, right, hopefully this doesn't screw up my recording too much, but yeah, so basically this is currently my CSGO inventory. So I've got a StatTrak AWP Asimov, I've got obviously a lot of this stuff, the Galil Chatterbox, because I think the last time I did an inventory showcase, I basically, I had a, I think a non-StatTrak Galil Chatterbox, and I had a non-StatTrak AWP Asimov, so yeah, I've now got that. Also, quick little bit of history. So this is a float of 0.5. My non-StatTrak was 0.5, with all the stickers on it. And basically what happened was I actually bought two of these. One which is like 0.8 and this has got 0.5. So I actually bought two StatTrak or Asimovs. Yeah, and that's how I've got my Karambit basically. It's because of that. What else? Yeah, you can see a lot of this stuff. That's all, I guess, the same. I mean, there's a few things missing, to be honest, but besides that, yeah, there's a bit missing, but yeah, a lot of the stuff I've got like this is all it's all been upgraded. It's now StatTrak items. I do have an M4 A1S Golden Coil, field tested, and a well-worn M4 A1S Hyper Beast as well. So I've got my Hyper Beast collection still. So I've got this. I've got a StatTrak Nova Hyper Beast. Oh wait, it was just on the other page, wasn't it? Yeah. So I've got a StatTrak Nova Hyper Beast. I've got this now, and I obviously have. Is that it for Hyper Beasts? Yeah, I don't think there's any other Hyper Beast in the game. But yeah, I just want to quickly show you guys where a lot of my skins went, because this Karambit here I recently got today. Very nice skin, I have to admit. I haven't been recording with it just yet. I would like to, but it's a very nice skin and I like it a lot. I still have my gut knife. I still have my StatTrak gut knife. I was thinking of selling this, and I could have sold it, to be honest. In fact, I could have sold this and one of my AWPs to get this Karambit, but I decided against it because I thought, I don't have to, and I'm planning when I get my next paycheck, I'm going to get a StatTrak bayonet anyway, and when I get a StatTrak bayonet, this thing is definitely going. I'm going to put the kills onto there, and this gut knife is going to go. Like, the only gut knives I want are probably going to be the gut knife Slaughter and the gut knife Doppler, and even then, the gut knife Slaughter I'd prefer in Shadow Daggers. So, then there's that. So, yeah, basically, how I got this Karambit Scorched, very, very, I say easy. I say it's not easy. Just go to view trade history. Yeah, basically, I had another StatTrak Orb Asimov with 73 kills in it, but I wasn't really bothered about that. And basically, yeah, I was using CS money, as you can tell. Now, you may look on here and you see there's a lot of stuff I actually didn't have. Basically, like for example, this M4 Bullet Rain, M4A4 Bullet Rain, I got this through a trade up of something else, which I can't really. Oh yeah, I had my Desolate Space, which was about £7 something. I can't remember exactly. I think it went down in price, and I got this Bullet Rain out of it. I think that was a bad trade considering the Battle Scarred Desolate Space is actually going up in price again. It's like £7 something now. But I bought myself a StatTrak Desolate Space anyway, so why would I need to keep this one? But yeah, so, and I'll probably buy this back as well, like buy another one because I'm stupid like that. Yeah, I sold my USPS Camion because I'm going to get a minimal wear one if I ever get a Camion again, because the Camion looks quite nice, but, you know, field tested, the way it's like really scarred on the handle, that just, I guess that's the reason why I stopped using it. Obviously the Wasteland Princess, I've got StatTrak now, so I don't need that anymore. The Sword of Kraken minimal wear, well, I wasn't really using that anyway. Now I don't even use it at all. USPS Kill Confirmed. Now, this was a thing I sort of debated to myself if I should sell it, because I bought this for £15 and it's gone up to about £17-18. So I have made profit on it, and I thought, well, it was quite cheap when I bought it. Is it good to sell it? And I thought, well, to be honest, I'm not using it because I'm using a StatTrak Guardian. Why would I want to keep this gun anyway? And I want to get it when it's StatTrak, to be honest. Oh, sorry. So, you know, why would I want to keep this? So I thought, to be honest, if it's going to get me a Karambit, I might as well, because I've already used something else. PP Buys and Judgment of Anubis. As I say, I need to get this in StatTrak, so I think I'll just throw away the one that isn't StatTrak. Neon Rider, I got the StatTrak version. Anyway, A4 Asimov. One of the things as well, I thought, well, am I really using it like the Kill Confirmed? No, not really. And I thought, might as well. As I say, the thing is with a lot of these guns, like the Karambit Scorched, is technically I can just trade this up for something else, like maybe a Gut Knife Doppler, and I can get like things like the Kill Confirmed with the M4 back. That's about £30 there. This is about 99, 100. Still, what, £70 if I get another knife, right? I can spend like £60-70 on a knife, and I've still got these two here. So it's like, it's pretty much a no-brainer when I want to get these guns back. Plus also the fact, if these are just like, the only guns I'm really concerned about getting back, I guess, are the Bullet Rain, the Asimov, and the Kill Confirmed, because things like this AWP Elite build I want to get back because it's a nice gun, but at the same time I have a StatTrak AWP Asimov anyway. I don't really need that. But yeah, even still, I could technically sell this Scorch for my old Bayonet Ultraviolet in like field tested condition, and I'll still have money to get a lot of these skins back, which is quite funny because that's probably the next knife I'm going to be buying is my Bayonet because I've seen someone with a Bayonet Ultraviolet minimal wear today, so I thought that sort of motivates me for my next knife I'm getting. It's going to be one of that. Yeah, did this trade with someone, gave them some pretty crappy skins I wasn't really using, for a bunch of weird stuff. Yeah, traded my StatTrak Wormguard and an old Cyrex for the Flux and Wasteland Princess. Yeah, sold the Grand Prix because I got myself, here for example, this old StatTrak Orbazimov here. Basically, I wanted the Galil Chatterbox, right? And I wasn't using this anymore because I think at that time I had bought both of my... Yeah, I had the 2 StatTrak Orbazimovs, so I was like, what's the point keeping this one? So I traded it up to CS Money, and I got this thing out of it, the StatTrak UMP 45 Primal Saber. I actually wasn't expecting to have this. Okay, you think to yourself, oh, that's so cool. He's got he's got a Primal Saber, StatTrak Primal Saber, but I didn't actually care for it. The only reason why I've got it equipped in my inventory now, which you can see here, was the fact that I thought, well, I got this by accident, but I'm not really going to be using my other UMP now. I've got this thing, and I was planning on getting this anyway, non-StatTrak anyway, and field tested. So I thought I might as well have it because, there's nothing else at the moment that I sort of want. So, yeah, that's the reason why I got that. Anything else? Oh yeah, this is quite funny as well. The fact that I got a StatTrak Orb Wormguard just by selling this atomic alloy, and the float on that was like terrible compared to the atomic alloy I've got right now, which is right here. Like, this atomic alloy I bought like more or less straight after I traded it up was quite funny. This float on here for minimal wear is 0.09. It's basically 0.1. That's the kind of scarring 0.02 is amazing, but like nothing's going to be 0.02. This is 0.4. That's pretty good for a battle scarred. Anything like 0.4, 0.5 is pretty good for battle scarred, because looking at this, 0.5, but look at that, how clean it looks, or just clean. It looks pretty clean, to be honest, in my opinion, compared to the other one we had. What else is battle scarred? Like, take this as well worn, and this is 0.3, but it looks pretty bad. Look, there's all this missing. I would have liked to evenly stretch, not just a massive patch of grey just missing there. That looks weird. That's pretty much my showcase. A lot of this you've probably already seen anyway. I think the only things which are new is the P90 blind spot. I have no idea why I have this. I think I just got it in a trade up, to be honest. Emerald Pinstripe, same thing. MP9 Rose Iron, I basically got that from just a buy order, because it was one, I asked for it for like 124, because the last time I bought a Rose Iron was on the same thing. Dubretta's Marina, I think I just liked the look of it at the time, and I thought, why not, I'll buy it. And because I technically have the neutral net and the Negev loader, it sort of fits in with that theme, because look, they're like yellow and blue. Like, the neutral net isn't really yellow and blue, but it's kind of nice, it's a bright yellow colour, which you can see here. And then obviously if you go for the Negev, that's yellow with a bit of blue on the magazine or the drum, and the like a few blue stripes as well. So I thought, might as well buy it. The rest of it, like for example this 5.7 Violent Dynamo, I might just give this away. I don't know. I could just give it away. StatTrak Elite build, I've kept this from when I unboxed it. It's still here, guys. Still going strong, surprisingly. And yeah, there we go. I can check the float in it now as well, yeah. StatTrak Galil, Blue Titanium. I remember buying 2 of these, one for a mate and one for me, and yeah. How far I've come from just getting blue skins. I can't remember buying this, liking the look of it, because it was like, oh well, UMP right, it looks amazing. I like the P90 Grim. and now it's like, just looking at this, it's like, ugh. Like, I'm even thinking of getting a Bloodsport now to replace this Grotto, because I've had this Grotto for a while, as you know. See, 72 kills, and I'm thinking I might actually get a Bloodsport or a Cardiac. I'll probably get, because like, as you guys know, I do have the, where is it? Yeah, the Splash Jam, but unfortunately that doesn't come in Stat Track. And because this doesn't come in Stat Track, it means there's really no point using it too much. I mean, I'll still probably use it. Granted, it's pretty battle scarred and I need to get a better one. It's field tested, even. The Flux, the P3SG1 Flux. Amazing gun. I could actually get this in Stat Track as well, but the problem is I recently just bought the Executioner in Stat Track. And I sort of like the Executioner a little bit more, because it's just, generally, I think it just looks a little bit better. But if I was going for like purple looking skills, like ultraviolets and everything, then the Flux would be in that sort of collection, if that makes sense. Everything else, as I say, I got this still. This M4A4 Desolate Space. And I've still got the P90, because like the P90 is one of my favourite skins, so I have to keep the P90 Asimov. Same with the AWP, I can't sell that at all, to be honest. Still using the P90 Trigun. If I do get the Asimov in Stat Track though, the P90 Asimov, I want to know your comments. Should I still stick with the Stat Track P90 Trigun? Or should I then move all my kills over and use the P90 Asimov all the time? Because the P90 Asimov is pretty cool. I really like the Trigun as well. I'll have to get it in a better colour and without this sticker, maybe. Even though this sticker's quite funny. Like a spaceman sort of looking thing. I'd still want to get one like Fat New, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's more or less everything in my inventory. I've still got this thing here. And I guess you guys probably want a bit of a tutorial now on what it looks like. So I'm just going to go on to, I guess, workshop. Yeah, why not? Oh no, we can't do that. We'll just do offline with bots then. And you guys can see what the skin looks like. It is a very nice skin. I love it. I love it to bits. I will just go with something we can run. So just 2. But yeah, also a quick update as well. Because of this job that I'm getting, I mean, I do have exams which are coming up in a couple of weeks' time, so I'm revising for them quite a bit. Ironically, making this YouTube video doesn't seem like revising, but I am revising for them. So this will probably be my last YouTube video for the next month, maybe, which does seem like a long time, but in hindsight, it really isn't, considering I'll be finishing my exams and then assignments will just be the only thing stopping me from YouTube and general, like, real life stuff, so I won't be as restricted anymore. Now, I probably will be working overtime quite a bit in my part-time job that I've got, ironically to make it somehow seem like a full-time job as well at some points, but that's only because of the fact that I'm wanting a lot more money, because I'm thinking of doing, like, because most of you probably know now, I'm wanting to get a brand new gaming PC, or a gaming PC in general. But I've decided what I'm going to do instead is I've got this PC with me, and it's not that bad. I mean, I'll probably want to get a brand new operating system, CPU, more or less everything. But like, there's stuff in here like the power supply I could still use, and if there's a graphics card in there, I might still be able to use that. I don't know, but there's stuff like that, for example. And I think there's a sound card in there still, maybe. I don't know. I doubt it, but if there is, that's still good. And basically, yeah, I'm thinking of just using this PC that I've got and just buying a bunch of used parts from a friend of mine, because his gaming PC, he's basically been spending a bunch of money and upgrading all of that. Like, he's got an AMD CPU in there, the last time I checked, I think. and he's now got an Intel i5. So yeah, basically, as you know, yeah, but as I say, yeah, that's more or less what the thing's gonna have now. Is I'm either gonna buy a bunch of stuff from my friend, and I'll just kit out my PC like that. And I guess you guys want to look at this AWP as well. So yeah, this currently here is my AWP. Very nice indeed. As you can see, there's still some scarring, like round here. There's still some scarring there, but all in all, a very nice gun indeed. A very nice gun. And then the Karambit. Now, I am very pleased with this. I'm very pleased. It was a gamble to get it because I thought I could get other guns, I could get better skins, and I already have a knife as well. Why would I want a Karambit? But it's very nice, and yeah, I like it a lot. Just gotta take some time to sort of marvel at this now. As I say, unfortunately, I don't have the kill confirmed anymore, but because I just use this gun quite a bit now, as you can see from the kills. You know, I don't see the point of having that anymore, but I probably will get it back with a bunch of other skins. Like I will be going through my trade history and through all my history of like buying and selling things, and I'll just be going through all the stuff I've sold, all the stuff I've bought, all the stuff I've traded, and I just want to try and get my inventory back to a sort of a standard of like what it would look like if I kept everything as such. Is what I'm trying to say. Cause like, oh, what would it look like if I bought everything? Okay, so this is the Battle Scarred StatTrak M4A4. Also, if you want to see, I have taken some screenshots and uploaded them of like all the guns and whatnot that I'm proud of and owned. So if you guys want to have a look at that, that is perfectly fine. It's just checking out my profile, looking at the screenshots for CSGO, and you can see all the screenshots there, because I used a live skybox for that, for taking screenshots. Oh, that's what the map's called, skybox_live or something. Look it up on the Steam Workshop, you can find quite a few different ones there. But yeah, very nice, very nice. I hope you guys liked the video, and yeah, I hope you guys like the knife as well. It's definitely something I'm on the ropes about, because Scorch wouldn't be the first thing I'd want to get in a Karambit. I'd prefer something like a Boreal Forest. But even still, it's pretty nice. Yes, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully soon, but if not, as you know, that's because of exams, and I'll see you another.